You need to stop read the horoscope and instead do what I'm about to say. Oh, I said it. I said it. And I'm so excited I said it because it's been within me for so long. And yes, I think Sagittarius being in my third house right now of communication, it was the time for my Sag moon to express herself. But anyways, welcome everybody to another episode of the Astro Wanderer. My name is Zulana Bossetti and I'm your astrologer, astrocartographer, and intuitive guide here to help you bring astrology from the sky down to earth, embody your birth chart and use it in your day-to-day life. And in today's episode, I want to talk about why the horoscope is such a low road of astrology and it's actually disempowering you. And I want to share with you a tool that actually will help you to actually embody astrology and that it's so much, I don't want to say better, but it's so much more powerful. That's the word that I was looking for than your horoscope. So let's dive right in. Like always, take a sip of your favorite drinks, take a deep breath, and let's start. All right, so the horoscope. Why I believe it is empowering you. First of all, every horoscope you read, whether you read it when you was younger on magazine, whether you have an astrologer on TV or you read your horoscope on social media, whatever it is, the horoscope that it's out there, the what I call it pop culture horoscope, is actually based on your sun sign. And that's why it's not accurate because this sun sign, also known for people that are not into astrology as your zodiac sign, it's based on the day you were born. And the sun stays in one sign for about 30 days. So that's why it's not accurate because everybody that will be born in the same astrological season as you, like I'm a Taurus, all the Taurus people out there will be actually having the same sun sign as you. So how can I, that I was born on a day and you that we were born maybe 2 weeks later in different years, can resonate with the same thing? I know you might think that goes with the other planets and placements as well, but there is something that is more specific. That's why if you're really into horoscope, at least I want to shift your mindset. Stop reading your horoscope based on your sun sign and discover what's your ascendant or rising sign. And you can do that very easily. Go on astro.com, create a free profile, put your date, and you need your time of birth as precise and exact as possible because the ascendant, it's really the most accurate part because the ascendant changes every 30 minutes. So even if we were born on the same day, we might have a different ascendant. That's why it's so accurate. And that's why if you really want to listen to your horoscope, you need to switch into listen your horoscope for your sun sign, but instead listening for your ascendant. That's one of the reasons. The second reason, it's also because the ascendant starts the houses in your birth chart. Your first house, the first slice of the pie, is starting by your ascendant. That's why the horoscopes are based on the house, because each house represents an area of your life. So if you are Virgoizing with me, like me, my first house will be Virgo. Then it depends also on the degree, but I don't want to go too deep into that for this today. But also I want to link you in the show notes an episode where I talk all about the houses and the ascendant, so you can have a deeper understanding of that. I don't want to go deeper into that today, but I just want to, first of all, shift your mindset into listening to your horoscope or reading it on your sun sign and instead listening on your rising sign or ascendant. That will be so much more powerful. Also because if we think about the astrological season from Aries season, the beginning of the astrological year, until Pisces season, every season in your birth chart will affect a house in your birth chart, a area of your life. So that's why the ascendant is so important. For example, what I'm going to share today with you is Sagittarius season. We are beginning Sagittarius season. This is the 11th season, the 9th season of the zodiac. I was thinking 11 November, but it's actually the 9th season of the zodiac. So if you look at your birth chart, you need to locate where Sagittarius is in your birth chart. For me, it's in my 3rd house of communication. For you, might be your 4th house of home, maybe your 10th house of career. That's why reading the horoscope based on your ascendant will tell you, okay, we are in Sagittarius season. And I'm going to explain you what Sagittarius season. But if you know the house which is ruled by Sagittarius, then you will know the area of your life that will be highlighted during this season. So hope this is clear. If not, make sure to send me an email, comment on Spotify, comment on YouTube, so you know I can support you further. Or also come and have a reading with me. I'm not going to give you the typical reading like your birth chart and all of that, but I'm going to challenge you to connect the dots and to embody the astrology. Because as you know, I'm an embodied astrologer, and I will give you rituals and action steps to take to really bring astrology down into your body and use it in your day-to-day life. So having said that, let's go back to Sagittarius season. So in general, Sagittarius comes after Scorpio, and that's not a coincidence. The astrological and the zodiac is in divine order. Scorpio season was the season to go deep into the dark, into the depth. After that deep dive, after that time into the dark, introverted time, here comes Sagittarius, bringing the light back into your life. This is a season to lighten up. This is a season to expand your beliefs, expand your mind. This is a great season to take courses, to travel, to find all the ways that help you to expand, to see the big picture, to get out of your like day-to-day mind, and to really expand, have fun as well. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of fun, expansion, abundance, what we call it the Santa Claus of the zodiac. So this is really a season to shift your beliefs, to open up, to see new perspective. That's why I wanted to bring these episodes Sagittarius season, because I think you will be more open to receive it as well from my Sag moon, my Sag IC, and Sagittarius in my 3rd house of communication. So having said that, this is the general interpretation. Now, it's very important to see where Sagittarius is in your birth chart, because as I said, for me, it's 3rd house. So for me, it's a good time to be blunt, to be spicy, to be fiery in the way I communicate. But for you, it depends on your birth chart. So I invite you either to have a full reading with me, but I also offer astrological season readings. I started last month when I write you basically a little PDF where I share with you, okay, Sagittarius season is in your house of communication. Let's take me as example. So this season is best for you to highlight, to expand in this area of your life. And also I'll give you a ritual where you can embody this energy, because as I always say, you can know the things up here, but if you don't embody it, how can you apply it to your day-to-day life? So yes, this is how you can connect with me. You can have the astrological reading season. It's a little PDF again with a little help to you for you to understand which house in your birth chart will be highlighted under this season and some way to embody. And if you want to have a full season reading, like a full year season, I also re-put on the transit reading, the year ahead transit reading, where we can go in all the astrological season and I can give you a little insight on each astrological season and what it might bring up for you. So if you want to know it all, you can have a plan for the next year and get to know how you can embody each season. But however, if you have a person that wants to take one step at a time, each astrological season, you can book the mini reading where I will give you like insights in all of that. And yes, but all of that to say, to please, please, please stop reading your horoscope the way you have always done and use this tool instead. I hope this was helpful, and I'll come back in the next episode continuing our journey into astrocartography, the travel branch of astrology. So I'll see you next week. Peace and love, and happy Sagittarius season.